Right, well, the main character and the narrator of the novel is Desmond Bates, who is a retired professor of linguistics in a provincial university in England. And he is getting increasingly deaf, hence the title. But he has other problems as well. His wife, where he seems to be getting older, but his wife seems to be getting younger. And she's having a late career, quite successful, while he feels more and more sidelined. And deafness creates all kinds of domestic friction. And he also has an aged father who lives in London somewhere away and is a source of great anxiety to him, and he visits him occasionally. So that's the situation that we start with. But a new character called Alex, who is a young American graduate student working at the university where he formerly taught, enters his life. And she turns out to be a very complicated, difficult and unpredictable character. And he finds himself drawn into a kind of relationship with her, which he didn't intend, which he tries to keep secret, and that creates more and more complications for him. So these are the three main strands of the novel, really: his deafness, his aging father, and the postgraduate student who is working on a thesis on suicide notes. So as well as deafness, there is a theme about death, about aging, about coming to terms with mortality, which runs through the novel. I first got the idea for Death Sentence on Boxing Day, the 26th of December in England, because I made a note the next day in my diary or journal. And I was cleaning my teeth, ready to go to bed, and I suppose I must have had some possibly domestic friction to do with deafness in that day. I don't know, because there is a big Boxing Day party in the novel, you know. But I just thought, you know, one could write a comic novel about getting deaf, getting hard of hearing, and then I thought nobody's done this before, as far as I know. Almost immediately I thought, and I could maybe find this a frame in which to write about my father in his last years and his deaf, because he was getting deaf, but he wouldn't wear a hearing aid, and this created a lot of tension between us. And that was how the novel started. And the thing about writing is you often get your best ideas not when you're sitting at your desk trying to work, but when you're cleaning your teeth in the bathroom or shaving.